温哥华时装周于9月15日星期一晚间，在温哥华市中心的 Queen Elizabeth Plaza 举行了开幕仪式。温哥华时尚人士、设计师、模特、媒体、摄影师齐聚一堂，共同见证这场在温哥华最具影响力之一的时尚盛宴的召开。温哥华时装周充分体现了加拿大多元文化特点，设计师、模特由各族裔组成。本届时装周有来自25个国家的70位设计师参加。开幕仪式，来自不同国家、不同族裔的设计师展示了将在时装周上展现的各自的具有特色的设计作品，可谓是本届时装周最精彩的服饰掠影。当晚大秀精彩纷呈，服装造型或华丽，或飘逸，或酷炫，或先锋，或低调，令人无限遐想。本届时装周由 P&G 旗下的 CoverGirl、Pantene 和 Olay 赞助，发型和妆容造型也体现了2015年春夏美妆趋势，可圈可点。各路时尚达人、设计师也成为时尚周的一大看点，充满创意和想象力的服饰、配饰和妆容令人印象深刻。
All right, well, we have just completed day 3 here at Vancouver Fashion Week. I am Britta Bizik of Vancouver Vogue. And so just to give you a little rundown of what we've seen so far this week, Evan Clayton closed the show the other night. Spectacular collection. It was something that I think we can call more of a spectacle than even just a show. Everybody was having a fantastic time. Really, really interesting patterns, very modern type of collection. Of course, we're used to seeing something really dramatic from him, and again, definitely delivered. A really cool collection that we actually saw last night was Alex SU. We saw a couple of other bloggers wearing his collections today. Lots of iridescent colors, very boxy, lots of really soft fabrics, but very voluminous. Really neat collection that I think will make a kind of a neat piece for a special occasion. Some of the girls wearing on the show today. Actually, lots of bright colors match with it. Really, really cool, very modern, very futuristic almost. And then tonight, to close the show, we also saw Green Embassy, an eco-friendly actually line, which is perfect for Vancouver. Lots of almost like marbling details, copper accessories, really cool stuff. And we noticed a lot of beauty to match the looks this week. We've been here with P&G and London Drugs Cosmetics, and they've been showing us backstage some of the beauty to fit the looks. Lots of metallic shades on the lips, on the eyes, pastels as well on the eyes. We actually from Green Embassy saw orange lips, which is awesome. So we'll be seeing that summer, spring 2015 as well. And we've also had a chance to check out Modiface, which is a really cool technology. Been able to check out the makeup looks, see them on our faces without actually physically trying them on. So you can check those out at London drugstores coming up this week. And then we still got a few days left to go, so lots more fashion, lots more trends to check out, so stay tuned.
This year is first year we moved the location from the cultural center to Georgia and Hamilton, which is the center of the Vancouver. And it's very, very exciting. First year ever, we're going under the tent. As you can see, crazy busy backstage. People are getting ready for the show. We have designers from 25 countries. So I guess I keep saying the same thing, but it's another exciting season. Just the tent, the setup, having our own space where we design from scratch is big. And as you can see, everyone is excited about the tent. They were more excited for us than us excited because we had to do a lot of work to get to this where we are today. So
sounds great. And how many people are you expecting for tonight?
Thousands of people, way more people than ever. I mean, the same with the opening gala, and every show has been packed. So we have media and bloggers from Australia, London, Brazil, Sina in town. Very, very exciting. Media to attendees and buyers coming, and it's another exciting year. The same as our designers. Our models have to be diverse and diverse cultures, and that's what Vancouver representing Vancouver.
Hi there, I'm Britta of Vancouver Vogue, and I am here backstage in the London Drug VIP Lounge here talking with Taranjit K. Chima. And we are going to just ask you a couple of quick questions about the line that we just saw on the runway. So first of all, where do you get the inspiration to decide on which colors, which patterns? Because we notice obviously there's a lot of texture, a lot of color, a lot of patterns going on there.
Well, I definitely get that influence from my culture. Like, we're such a vibrant culture, so to have color and pattern is just to celebrate that. And I think, like, it's important. Like, you see a lot of black and white these days. Like, come on, there needs to be some color.
And do you feel like that's, like, obviously it's a kind of more energetic mood than that you're going for, as opposed to something that's a little bit more withdrawn because of that color too?
Yes, it definitely brings energy. Like, when you see a colorful collection, you're automatically happy, you know? It's like something that comes natural, and it draws attention too. Because it's not natural. It's not natural. I mean, not a lot of people wear color head to toe, right?
Yeah.
So.
Now, one thing that always interests me about the pieces, the individual pieces, and how you decide where they go and how they fit together. How do you decide that?
Well, it's all based on. So what I actually did for this collection is the rubble from the Rana Plaza, the building that collapsed in Rana Plaza. I took the rubble from that and I put tracing paper and got the shapes, and that's how I got these intricate shapes. And with these shapes, I just put it on the form, and then I just created like what I saw on paper. So.
Wow, that's fascinating. That's really neat. Now, one thing I also noticed when they were walking down the way is all their eye makeup is different on each side. Is there a reason for that? Is there something that, again, you were talking about you had inspiration for the way that you fit the fabrics. Is there something behind that as well?
Well, I just wanted everything to look not symmetrical. Like, it needs to look different. And plus, like, I wanted to base it on, like, let's say, like, a building collapsed and it was ashy, like that kind of ashy, strokey look. So.
Awesome. Well, that's really fascinating. A collection like this, it's always interesting to hear the backstory as well. So thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you for speaking with me.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We are in the London Drugs backstage VIP lounge right now. We are chatting with Melissa Bolduc, and she's going to tell us a little bit about the collection that we just saw on the runway. So tell us a little bit about what your inspiration was for the color choice especially, and it looks super, super comfortable. So tell me kind of about the person that you would expect to be wearing something from this collection.
Well, the brand has been around for quite a long time, like since 2007, basically, in Montreal. And the customer that tends to buy the line, it's really odd. I can't really put a target market on my line. It's really broad. I have like younger girls that in their 20s, and I have women's in their 60s that will buy the line. So it's really, they can really adjust the line to their style and to their, it's really, everything is really comfortable and adjust to the body. And we do up to like from size 4 to 16. So we do have a market that's pretty broad, so yeah.
I was going to say versatile is kind of the word that comes to mind then.
Yeah, it's like sophisticated but wearable. That's what I was explaining to him. They're pieces that they're kind of hard to put on at first. Like you look at it on the hanger, you're like, okay, what is it? What's like? So they're they're putting it on, but then once it's on, it looks really like sober and it's wearable, definitely.
Very refined too, I was noticing. And I was interested to see, we were talking about the braids here and the jewelry and how all this complement. How do you choose the beauty side of it to fit the look? Because I know that it really is an overall look that you're going for, because you're trying to show people what their options are and letting them picture themselves in it. How do you go about choosing that?
Well, the theme of the collection was Indian summer, so this was my whole line to start with. So I like this. The store comes first, obviously, but then I always have flashes of the runway, what the overall look will be looking like. So I was really looking at bold jewelries and like some like boho chic kind of approach. So with the sandals and like really to have this bohemian type of look, but in the same time modern, not to go to the to overboard and.
Well, I noticed that like you have some of like the smaller braids like in the model here, but then you also had a waterfall braid too, so a little bit of modern, a little bit of boho.
Yeah, exactly. To just a different style. Jessica here had more of a she's more of a work woman, like with her little two-piece suit, and that dress was a little bit more dressy. So that's why she had like the heels and like more pearls and then when you see Roxy here have like more of a how do you say? Like an easygoing look, so they work really good together. But then it's completely two different looks. So it really depends how you accessorize it.
Well, there you go. So very versatile, casual, but also modern chic look from Melissa Bolduc. Well, we are hanging out in the London Drugs VIP lounge here with Siobhan Kumar, who just showed his collection on the runway and had an absolutely fantastic response from the audience. So we thought we'd just jump in here and find out exactly what you found, where you found inspiration for the particular colors and the fabrics that we saw here in the collection today.
My inspiration is from the old paintings of Raja Ravi Verma, the ace painter of India, which is about of the 8th and the 9th century. And I thought all the people who worked for me were Deva. They were not models here. They were Deva. They were very kind and they had done a wonderful job. And I think basically the kind of fabrics what I usually use for my collection is only organic. And my fashion is for a cause. It's not for a purpose. That's how you could see my URL. It's called fashionthereligion.com, and basically I have used here fabrics Ajrak, which are from the poor downtrodden weavers and printers of Ahmedabad, and quite a lot of fabrics from Telangana, which is Narayanpet. So I'm really proud to present my society, which I chair, called Alem Society, where we uplift quite a lot of 1,300 families to get their bread butter and find a better livelihood for them. So basically my clothes are sustainable, and the definition what I claim for sustainable clothing is it has to be economical, it has to be very price friendly, it has to be very environmental friendly, and last but not the least, it has to be very, very consciously people wear it, reuse it, and redrive it. That's why you see a lot of my collections are separate. People could just buy 1, 2, and 3 pieces by themselves. Yeah.
Well, it seems like a perfect fit for a place like Vancouver, where we're all about sustainability, we're all about green, reusing, recycling. So it seems like a perfect fit for here. Something else I noticed in the collection is it's a really interesting mix of traditional pieces with modern pieces, and it's not one or the other. It's a really fluid mix of both. In some of your designs, I noticed that it was a mix of both modern and traditional. Are you doing that on purpose? Is it something that you find just that's where your inspiration comes from?
Basically, I believe in doing my homework before I come to a city. I thought only things which have got culture in them with a lot of contemporization only would sell in Vancouver. That's never been showed here, so I thought why not I try and touch the rough waters. But people out here are really kind to accept me and welcome me with open heart. I really love Vancouverites, and I really thank them for giving me this opportunity.
Well, I think we can say without a doubt that they loved you too in that collection, and with the amount of standing ovation that you got there at the end. So congratulations, and definitely this is going to be a big showstopper in Vancouver.
Thank you so much.
感谢收看今天的大温故事，我们下期再见。